explaining the benefits, which is the next kind of thing in the cycle. I mean, it should be obvious. Why is it important to explain the benefits, even though somebody has already committed to doing something? Like they've already decided, I'm going to replace my boiler.
Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement.
It is. It is positive reinforcement. Anything else?
It's to make sure that they know exactly what they're going to be getting, so and make sure that they don't expect something that they're not going to get.
Yeah.
So to, you know, if they think it's so and so amount and they've heard one thing and they're completely in the clear, so they're not misunderstanding anything.
Yeah.
It also can lead into something else as well. I've heard Graham do it quite a lot. If you explain to them by having their loft insulation, cavity wall insulation done, they're saving up to 60% of their heat loss and X amount of pounds. If you also put on top of that, if you also change your boiler, you could save this much more as well.
Yeah.
It puts something else into their head.
Yes.
So it may be a way of actually getting them to realise that that is something else that they can do for themselves as well.
But really important to explain the benefits of the thing that they're either considering doing or have decided to do.
Yeah.
Because you can't assume they actually know that. I mean,
No.
before you came to work here, did you know how much you could save by putting insulation in your loft?
Not at all.
No.
No.
Most people still think it's not the walls and the loft, it's the double glazing.
Exactly.
They all still think if I get double glazing put in, which is most expensive of the lot anyway, I will save a fortune. Well, it's not the case, and we all know it's not the case now.
Yeah.
So
it's always worth saying, you know, even if people are, you think they're just up, they're just ringing up, they want to get put through to a grant scheme, it's always worth saying.
Yeah.
Because it reinforces it with them. They will feel better about this insulation. They will feel as good about this insulation as about the fact that they're getting a discount. Because we like to know this stuff. Makes us, oh yeah, well, I'm doing something good.
Yeah.
They're more likely to recommend it to their neighbour, a friend, and that is the thing that the Energy Saving Trust measures in terms of your centre's overall performance. They go out and do research, or they commission an independent research body to go out and do research with your customers, with people who ring you up, and they say, would you be likely to recommend this service to somebody else? And that's how the main criteria by which your centre is measured.
Yeah.
So anything that you can do that will make people more likely to recommend it to somebody else is good. It's good for the work, it's good for the centre.
What I've noticed,
Yes,
interestingly, on right now, have you noticed some streets there are 10 or a dozen properties
all the same,
in the same street,
Oh, yes.
on the same postcode,
Yes, word of mouth.
that have obviously contacted us
Yes.
Oh yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
So whole streets are,
Yeah.
well, a whole, but
Yeah.
large numbers of streets.
Exactly.
but it's like I say, isn't it? If one person has a positive journey, they'll tell 9 people. No, is it 9 or is it 11? And if they have a bad journey, they'll tell 9 people. If they have a good journey, they'll only tell about 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got to work it out from there. You need to get as many good journeys as opposed to bad journeys as you possibly can.
Absolutely. Word of mouth is the holy grail of all
Yeah.
people who are trying to market something. And you're not trying to market, a gadget that's could be nice today but not tomorrow. You're actually marketing something really useful, both in terms of people's experience and also in terms of the environment. So yeah, word of mouth is definitely the holy grail, and it really does work, which is why the Energy Saving Trust measures that. Okay. So the next bit that I've got in this customer engagement circle is encouragement and positive enforcement, which isn't quite the same as explaining the benefits. It's about going a little bit further and actually saying using a few words that actually reinforces that they've made the right decision. And some of the more experienced advisors here are really good at doing that. And this is probably the point at which I'm going to try and play a call. if I can make the technology work.
See if you can recognise the person's voice.
You will. Right.
Oh, yeah. This year.
No.